can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 8th ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. The ball squirts through the end zone.
Make sure my stuff is ready. I should be able to tell by this. No, it's not right.
A touchback, they'll bring it out to the 25.
I have never played with their playbook, so it might be a rough. This might be a rough one.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Got his man on the right. Crosses to 40. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down to the 42. You go with the first snap of the game, and you make a big play like that, your confidence just soars.
And I don't know if the defense was sleepwalking here, Reese, but it's almost as if they didn't know the game had actually started. They were just kind of lethargic in the back end. I don't think they were anticipating this offense taking a shot on the first play.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6.
Well, you have to do it before you block your running back.
Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Thomas. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Turning on the Jets. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
So far, it's been a rough first drive for this defense, but I tell you what, guys, all can be forgotten if they can bow up and make a stand right here. You got a goal-to-go situation. You know they're going to try to be physical. The field's already shrunk. Get some momentum back right here. Get a big stand at least.
Touchdown, Tigers! Grab short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football.
Saw that, but
that's
that's
what
cool.
leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not
That's
be
when,
perfect, but
in red zone situations or
practice
short
over and over and over, and it's paying
situations
dividends
where I
now
would like to
again.
run my quarterback, that's where I might struggle.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone.
Starting quarters.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the tight end. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive.
That's so annoying. Oh my
Well, after watching
gosh.
the other offense go down the field to score
They
a
need to
touchdown,
fix
you know
that.
this guy's trying to lead
That's what
his
they do.
offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible.
Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
That's a really nice run. One thing I love about him is he's got versatility. Reminds me of a guy I used to play against back in the day, Kevin Falk. He could catch the ball, he could run the ball, he could block, he returned kicks. He did everything for the LSU Tigers, and this guy, he's got that ability too. So many different tools in his toolbox.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Fights off the defender. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Watkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. And that's
Break it up.
complete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Unloads to the wideout.
They clicking, come on.
Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Smothers into space. Wide open spaces.
This is an offense that really relies on its running game on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Spits it out to the back. Touchdown, LSU! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Trying to get the edge with a quick punch pass. It's a seam wide open. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. LSU quick to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. That's weird. They'll mark him. A very productive play and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. He tries to take the top off. He's got it inside the 25. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. And
no way he missed that throw.
Connection going for the big play.
You just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
This time he's got it. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They'll immediately call timeout. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 1st and goal for the offense. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Dumps it to the back. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
That's so
and
annoying.
They make the play to stop the scoring
I want to throw
opportunity
that
just
pass.
before the end of the half. That's one of those throws. He tried to give it some touch, and as soon as it left his hand, you know he was thinking, no, 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 please bring it back, bring it back.
As a quarterback, Reese, you got to throw the ball with conviction. Generally, when you throw it harder, oftentimes you're a lot more accurate. All of a sudden now, you try to take something off, you're trying to throw the perfect spiral and cut the wind, and your accuracy goes down, and that was an example there. Errant throw on the interception.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming.
Okay.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And some room to work.
This is so annoying.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense and their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
Yo.
Oh, he's got some space. There he goes.
He scores off that. Like, this game is so annoying.
They take the lead with the 6.
There's no way.
It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the
He
elusiveness.
scored off
Get to the
that.
end zone. Nice run.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Got a man, it's Durham. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. LSU right back to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Catch in the middle, it's Sharp. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Durham. Oh, a lot of space. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Wants to throw it. Fires toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got him. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Unleashes to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Snags it. That might seem like a risky call to go for it on 4th down there, but you can't just hand the defense a win in that spot, David.
No, and when you go back and you look at games, a lot of times those field goals get you beat. And
he takes it in for the score. Touchdown.
That safety maxed out is ridiculous.
Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
From inside the 15, here's the return. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, running up the middle, try different things.
He's taking the shot.
What a catch.
You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing a turnover.
Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. LSU quick to the line. These two guys just on the same wavelength. They make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know it's
intercepted. Big
throw the ball away. Why?
How about the big fella? I
Why,
know this is not in his job
bro?
description to pick off passes,
Are you
but
serious?
the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of air. It was like he was almost surprised he had the football. Just start rumbling and stumbling once he had possession.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Got a little space.
That's so annoying. It's like unbelievably annoying.
Keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. Just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
He's not that good at football, bro.
I love the play call by the offense
Are you
here running the ball. The
serious?
score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff.
come
Be
on.
balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
That's what we're doing. That is
LSU with the 1st and
crazy.
10 here. And doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time.
Oh, no,
Pick it up. Oh my gosh,
they
they gave that to us.
Defense swarming on that
This game
loose
is
ball. It'll be a
insane.
turnover.
And that is a backbreaker for the offense because you're driving right now to win this football game, but instead you turn it over. And there's enough time on the clock now for the opponent to march the field and win this game.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier.
He's wide open.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Quarterback making adjustments. Gonna sling it on second down. And
This
the
game
pressure
sucks.
will get there.
I'm not even,
Down
bro.
he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
Well, these 4-3 defensive ends that can get pressure on quarterbacks, they get paid a lot of money in the National Football League, and that's why. When you can get out of your stance and win it around the edge to get to the QB, not many guys do it as well as that.
Unleashes it. Complete to the left.
I have to work with it.
Out of bounds. They'll mark him down at
The game
44-yard
isn't competitive.
line.
It's not meant for competitive play, but I have to work with it.
Suddenly, after that last big play, they're on the move. 1st and 10 from the 44. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right down the middle. He's got it. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He lets one fly deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Skips away from pressure. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Well, it's a
Right,
great
them
job
direct
executing by
running
the
back
offense
snaps?
to get that
Or no?
touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Throws to the back. Snags it over the middle. He's out of bounds to stop the clock. It'll be a 1st down with 29 ticks left.
This is why you practice 2-minute situations all week leading up to a game. I love the execution on that last play. You get the completion, guy gets out of bounds, you save time knowing you need a touchdown to win this game.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Well, it's the 4th quarter, and you got to be so
Where has my
careful as a
defensive
quarterback
line
when you
been
throw it over the
been
middle
all
of the field
game?
right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, defense, now you need a big play. You got the incompletion. You need one last play to keep this offense out of the end zone, and you win the game.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Dropping back, it's the Mike. Let it fly.
Let's go.
Incomplete and save the game as this one is over. You were talking about building confidence. Coming through with much plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. This team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big
problem
that continues to build on week-to-week success.
One major
and you look up
problem.
and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and
First of all, I
Jesse
don't know
Palmer,
which
I'm
team
Reese
this is.
Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College
Probably by
Football.
carries. Yeah. Even for him though,